Hear it. Yeah, I hear it. Could be a couple of things. Hear it. Don't know what fader level there, I can hear that. One, two things. Check the mid. Check the mid to high, but it could not be, maybe. Let's see. So even using fingers. I can block sound with just my finger or my thumb. Let's see. It's quite a bit on the high end. It's got quite a bit of boost on the high end. It's got a nice bit of, you get that effect. Ooh, it's like combing my hair. I was thinking of getting a lot more of these tweeters. because they're cheap. They're cheap, and sort of like make a, well, can't really make an array inside, but I could put something like an angle shape, like a piece of wood, and just put an array of them, you know, and then do all the same, you know, do overhead with over surround. Kind of do some frequency adjusting, customizations for a specific movie. Maybe try to get raindrops to kind of sound like they're landing on the ground. Well, if it was all totally all 100% discrete, then yeah. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Put a little bit more low end in. I think I'll put a little bit more low end in carefully. Okay. Tuned it up a little bit. Seems like, you know, subs are kicking in on the surrounds, but they're not. I could put some there. You know, on the surrounds. I did have at one time, but I changed the configuration around, and if I wanted to do that, I've got to use DCX and connect that onto the left right, so the left right signal goes in, and then I can then put that through to a sub, put a crossover filter on it to keep out the rest of the surround channel information, and just tune it up, sort of thing. Otherwise, I thinking tried to make the other thing work, which was a bit awkward because I was getting a signal delay of some sort, which I couldn't figure out why. Shouldn't have done it, but tried other matrix decoders and not a problem. So anything like an AVR, there seemed to be some strange delay going on with the output of the signal going into the PL or left right, and then using the PL2X. But anyway, just thinking, like, you know, you have an extra surround matrix to do something else on the side surrounds, like kind of like having two. I know it's hard to explain, but I can hear the signal. I can hear it in the mix. I can hear it in the mix. But just thinking, you know, what I want to do with the other. So I want to put some other subs in the room, active, and sort of like, but where do I put them? Because you can't look too intimidating, imposing, and sort of like they can't stick out, even though the speakers are kind of large as surrounds, and they stick out a little bit. Yeah, if I put fabric all around the room and such, you know, in a way. But then if I did that, you know, so there was a fabric in front of the surrounds going from up there right all the way down to the floor, and then it would have to go all the way up to the screen, and that means then the screen width would get narrow. I ain't doing that. But it make the room small, and yeah, it make the room look very claustrophobic, as it already is. Yeah, the car accelerating in the back surround while it's on the scene here, and you can hear it in the surround accelerating away. But it doesn't make sense there when it cuts to that scene, because film should be like, you know, I can still hear it accelerating in the back surround there. But if I turn on the other screen channels, probably echo reflection, because usually that's sometimes what you usually get in real sound, depending on how something is constructed. Like if there was a brick wall outside or such, buildings and such, and you hear an airplane over here, you get, and it's at a certain altitude, you get sound reflecting coming down onto a wall, and if you go out suddenly into it, you suddenly think there's an airplane right in front of you, when it's not. It's totally opposite direction. Yeah. Yeah, I can still hear it at the front and kind of like at the back. Some sort of like a echo, like a reflection sort of thing in a way. But I don't know. I've just got to look at the how those hangar doors are, because I know part of those hangar doors are open. Oh, wheel squeaky. Okay, where's that? Where's that? You okay, sir? Okay. Hit the screen channel. Okay, let's mute more of us. Let's mute the side surround. Yeah, it was on the side surround. Bit of a. Now, it doesn't make sense where I hear the squeaking of the. And I can tell you for why. So I'll mute the side surrounds again. So it's kind of giving me that impression, that sort of reaction. Because the vehicle, if it's on screen, whether it's there, what on screen, wheels will be down here. Plus you get a heck of a lot of vibration, particularly when it's going over road surface, which is all, you know, it's all going to be, it's going to be a lot of vibration frequency in it. Tremendous a lot of vibration frequency. That would, you know, if you had it sort of like, yeah, it could make you feel sick almost. But usually in a vehicle, you know, you got suspension and, you know, so some of it's resettled and that, but that's the only other thing. You know, get in the vehicle, you don't get any of this suspension sort of thing feeling, because that's all part of sound. So the squeaking part, that's going to be in the mid and high range. Literally speakers all going down from up there and coming all the way down. You know, like one of those line rays or line sources, whatever you want to call it. And then just literally going all along the side wall. Delivery. DB25. Phoenix DB25 Phoenix. Phoenix DB25 there that I'll need. I've got to wait for the switcher box to arrive. I don't know what this one is. No clue. What the heck this is I got? No clue. Open it up. is this? Dip switches. I haven't a clue what the heck this is. I don't even recall ordering this. What blazes is it? What's that say on there? Whatever it is, it's in Chinese, Japanese. What's this say? It says a 4 relay module. A high-low level trigger. Well, I don't recall ordering that. Let me check. I've just looked at my orders and this isn't even on my order list. Unless you buy something, yeah, and you get something, you know, buy two and get one free, whatever. But I don't see this on my list. I think this should have been going to another customer because that is not on my order list. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to sort this one out. Bloody hell! Right, you got to remember it's the funny season. You know, it's Xmas. You know, for and somehow something's got placed in my package. That is definitely not on my order list. I have to contact the. Probably going to have to send this back because someone's going to be screaming for their item. Yeah. Yeah. Strange that you get items sent to you. You know, and they should go to someone else. It's someone in the packing. Obviously, we're doing the packing, and so you know, probably got distracted or something by someone, and accidentally placed that in my order. You know, but that's not mine. I didn't order that. But that shows I'm honest. So now I've got to contact blooming Amazon, find out where this item should have gone, and they got to do a check, and then they'll, right, yeah, blah blah blah, because they'll check the date roughly, and then you know the item, and then they'll where customer. Basically, their customer just order another one. But I have no idea what to use this for. I've not ordered it, so. Yeah, got to send it back. Anyway. What's the other stuff that I'm working out? Besides blooming wrong items being sent to me. Looking at all the frequency in and, you know. Frequency graph, you know, only tells you something, you know. Only tells you so much. Doesn't tell you everything. You could frequency graph the entire location around the seating area. You know, microphone placed really high up, you know, above the seating. You know, and then just move it along, do a frequency sweep, and then come down a little bit, just a little bit, and then go across again. REM won't be able to do that much. It just won't be able to do it. I'm not sure what the maximum sort of how many graphs can be done, and then you just look at all the overlays of how, you know, where the on and off axis and you know, and then oh gosh, basically it's just easy just to play pink noise and then just move around up and down, crouch down, get close to the floor, yeah, or put a microphone down there, and just move the microphone, and then see where the frequencies are rolling off and such, and and then think, maybe I should retune it, slightly differently, because the mid and high ranges, they're going to be up there. I can EQ the surround, so it gives the impression that some of the sound is quite low down, sort of thing, because the nature of the frequency. I'll just have to simply play a sine wave. Let's play some sine wave tone. There's the RTA. Not that I really need the RTA on. Turn the fader down. Tones. Start at 100. Do it on the side surrounds. Turn the fader up a little bit. And the tone. They sound pretty uniformly around, but when you get up to certain frequencies, then it sounds like the frequency's in front of you, when it should be like back here, sort of thing. But that's 100 hertz, 80 hertz. 63. I'm not sure I got the subs turned off. Yeah, I have. 50 hertz. 40. 31.5 hertz. Obviously it's shallowing because of the, I'll take the fader up a little bit. And then step it down. 30 hertz. 28. 27. I just hit 27 hertz out of these surround speakers. That's not bad going. 26.5. 26. That's not bad going. And with a little bit of enhancement and tuning and adjustment and such, that's not bad going as it goes.